Welcome back. Let us continue, shall we? There is still a chance that some Imperials are holed up inside the Chaos Room. We'll need to search it top and to bottom to be sure it's safe. In the meantime, I want you to rendezvous with the main host. Keep your weapons at the ready. There's a chance you might come face to face with soldiers on the run en route. On second thought, it might be prudent that for you to do a preemptive sweep of the region for soldiers that have gone to ground. We should afford them any time to. We shouldn't afford them any time to regroup and launch a counterattack. When you've judged your work to be done, report to General Alden in Buttermill. I'm guessing this is Buttermill, right? No, wait, that's Castrum Oriens. Oh well. Maybe this is Buttermill. Or this is. Oh, Buttermill. There we go. There it is. Oh, there it is. All right. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. Let's suck the robot. Yeah, something's gathering. Fuck off, please. Fuck off. It's a good time Minago got the flag flying when she did. Any longer, and those Imperials might have had us at their mercy. The Bull of Alamiga has done it again. His assessment of Fordola's response was without error. Well met. All's well at the bridge? Yes. Good, good. The fighting has died down here too, as you can see. Pippin left but a moment ago with a contingent of troops to occupy Valodinia. If and when the Imperials return, they'll find us dug in behind their own walls. I could not have hoped for a better outcome, General. Splendid done. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It'll take more than one Kalstrom to turn the tide. My men and I will deal with the remaining enemy forces. Science, I bid you return to Commander Kemp and his men. Even though he doesn't have a left arm, I think he's a badass. Delight not over much in victory, not when there are battles left and right to right. Our work here is done. Our resistance allies are waiting. Okay, what? So how many currents do we have? So we have basically 2 more remaining here. And then, okay, for the quest ones. Splendid, splendid indeed. If you're looking for Ardvald, I think he's gone with Pippin, searching the Kelstrom for the remaining soldiers. Now that we have taken control of Valonia, there is nothing stopping us from marching east towards the peaks. From a stone bridge to a massive fortress, Garlean engineers never cease to impress. Back to so soon, I suppose the general and his men had matters well in hand. The vice marshal and his men showed up not long after you left. If the gods are good, there's be no one left to fight. I know you're not one for waiting, but if you'll bear with us, Commander Kemp, Marshal Terrapin reports that their sweep of the Kalstrom's interior has been completed. So it's finally over. Pray extend to him my deepest thanks. It's official then. Castrum Valondier is well and truly ours. Mayhap this calls for... Wait, where is Manago? She took her bird and flew off towards the peering stones, the village of the tribe, there where she was born. I doubt that the Imperials who fled Valonia had a mind to give them trouble on their way back east, but she was nevertheless worried, so I gave her leave to go and see that her people were safe. Though I pray you are right. 'Twould be best if Minago weren't not alone. If she should encounter the enemy. Agreed. Let us go to the Pring Stones and make sure that everything is all right. If that is your wish, then I've no objection. Just let the guard know when you wish to cross. Does double trigger? Okay, cool. Greetings, Scion. Do you wish to pass? Yes, we do. Hey, it's them. On your guard, Ottervald. They're still about. Yeah. Since when did you become a bloodhound? A Makote ought to trust their ears, not their nose. Did you say you were for the Peering Stones? In that case, mayhap Marshal Tarapun and I should join you. We spied a suspicious pair earlier, a Haru and a Lalafell, but the looks of them, but they fled when they realized they'd been spotted. If they're Imperials, then we can't have them stirring up trouble. Sup, buddy? We will soon start sending scouts east to survey the land. In preparation for our advance, we do not anticipate much resistance at this time, but should we encounter any Imperial forces, we shall deal with them quickly and severely. So where we go? Okay, so the new area. Okay. Northeast. Northeast, right here. There it is. Ah, my God. All right. Next one is southeast. Northeast. What the fuck? Oh, it's a B rank. Okay, that was... Where was it? East. 150 east. Alright, cool. Ah, shit. Come on. There we go. Oh, my bad. Shite. Ah, fuck you. East. Still, alright, cool. So basically, we'll be grabbing 3, and the remaining 2 will be right around this area. Looks like we had another beast tribe right over in here. Let's see. Ooh, south. South from here. Oh, okay, cool. Ba-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Next one will be northwest. Okay, sweet. Yep. What's that? Miss me, guys? But of course, tiring though it may be to come and go from the cliff top, is easily defended and affords any excellent view of the surrounding area. This area is home to dangerous beasts. Not that we cannot handle mine, but do not be surprised if something ravenous and slavering comes and charging at you out of nowhere. The path to the village is through a tunnel just east of here. Follow me. We may not have seen any Imperial forces thus far, but we must forget that this is occupied territory until very recently. They could still be nearby. Not just seekers of the sun, but Anata, mayhap there's a settlement nearby. Oh, what's up, girl? Welcome to the Peering Stones, home of the M tribe. I must give you fair warning that while travelers are welcome here, any acts of hostility will be met with a arrow shaft between the eyes. No exceptions. Okay. How about in sexual way? Sorry, what? All right, sweet. Well, that what do you think? Hard to tell from down below what a whole village is up here, isn't it?
Ah, you've come. Welcome, friends, to my village. My home.
How fare your people?
Good, all things considered. Better than the Ananta at any rate. They've sent an emissary. I'll take you to her.
We're here to help. Will you tell us what happened?
Aye. It began with a quarrel between the Imperials and the Kaliana.
The Kaliana are another Ananta tribe. The strongest and the most influential. Unlike the Vera, they want no part of our troubles. They swore fealty to the Empire, and were content to remain within their borders.
Just so. The Kaliana forsook their pride in the fight and yielded to Garlemald long ago. But then a new commander was sent to hold the Black Bridge. She demanded the Kaliana surrender a hostage, this butcher.
Fordola. It doesn't make sense, though. The Vera are the ones working with the Resistance. Why would she threaten the Kaliana?
Because she is ignorant like all Imperials. She knows not the difference between Kaliana and Vera, nor does she care to learn.
I see. All Fordola knew for sure was that the resistance would come from the west. She reasoned, therefore, that if the Ananta on the east bank turned their coats, she would be trapped. I take it the Kaliana had no choice but to oblige her.
No, they did not. The Imperials left with the Kaliana broodmother's own daughter, Anamika. Long days and nights she looked out on the Black Bridge weeping for her child. Until you came. The broodmother knew at once which way the winds would blow. She and her warriors met with the fleeing Imperials in the road and demanded that her daughter be returned.
Bad idea. Fordola's not the kind to take threats lying down.
You know her well. The butcher turned her blade to Anamika and bade the Kaliana move aside. But the broodmother would not yield.
I know where this is going.
The Kaliana surrounded the Imperials, one of whom, whether out of fear or stupidity, cut the child down. There was naught that could be done.
What madness.
The true madness was yet to come. For in her despair, the Kaliana broodmother cried out for her daughter to be restored to life. She beseeched Sri Lakshmi's intercession.
She summoned a primal then and there?
That she did, if only for an instant. Bereft of courage and honor, the broodmother sought solace in her faith. The Imperials fled in terror at the sight of the goddess, abandoning these lands to the Ananta. Now the Kaliana bid us make pilgrimage to pay proper respects. Yet though we Vera revere Sri Lakshmi as the holiest of the holy, we will not prostrate ourselves before her.
And so you turn to us?
Aye. All who have fought with the resistance have heard tell of the warrior, the Icon Slayer.
I believe we have heard enough. Inconvenient though the timing may be, if a primal has indeed been summoned, we can scarce afford to ignore it. We must needs discuss how best to resolve this situation.
All right. One of my favorite primals, for reasons. Oopsies. This is Vordala's fault. I still can't believe that a primal's been summoned so close to the village. The idea that our people could be taken to serve as thralls is... it just doesn't bear thinking about it. You have slain many icons before. Yes, then please put an end to this madness. We shall. And now we have a primal to contend with as well. As if the Empire needed an excuse to start rounding up beastmen again. At the risk of sounding hopelessly naive, there may yet be a way to avoid a violent confrontation. In the past, I fear I have been rather too willing to accept that we have no other recourse than to risk our lives, or rather your life, to address these threats. Yet the primals we have faced thus far have demonstrated a variety of temperaments and objectives. Ravana may delight in battle, but Rama would sooner keep to the forest with his children. We decide to challenge Sir Lakshmi, it would seem wise to learn more of her nature from those who summoned her unto this world. If that is your will, then so be it. To the north will you find our village. Sharashia shall unfold all. We shall leave at once. Monalgo, can you inform our comrades at the bridge of what happened? Of course. Be safe, my friends. Oh, sorry, I was distracted by the grumbling of my stomach. Thanks to the Guardians, we've been having trouble maintaining our food stores. Custom delicates that any game brought back to the village must be distributed evenly among everyone, but there hasn't been much to go around lately. Without fear of harassment from the Gallians, we can finally begin hunting again. But there's still much to do if we're going to replenish our supplies. Any chance you'd be willing to help? Yes. If you could bring back, say, 3 telecriases, it would be great. A great help. You'll find them to the north of here, but don't kill them. We'll need their meat to be as fresh as possible when it's put away. When you're worn them down enough, you can stuff them in these bags without much of a fight. Now, I know what you're thinking, but trust me, they'll fit. Stay safe out there. They're magical bags. Sweet. Ah. You're back. Do those bags contain what I think they do? Wow, you really did it. Not that I didn't think you could. Mind you, it's just been so long since anyone here's had the guts to contend with those beasts. You can be sure we'll make good use of them. Their meat for rations is a given, but their horns and bones will make good tools, and their hides can make belts and boots. Do you know the Talasiars isn't even native to these lands? The Guardians use them for carrying freights, but the Sods couldn't keep them under control. A few of them escaped into the wilds, started breeding, and here we are. Guess you could say it's a blessing in disguise. If they hadn't brought Talasiars here, we'd have one less source of meat and materials for fashioning our tools. Alright, let's go. I should do my classic quest, but I'll just wait till we are finished. I get my full set, or my something. I don't know. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. And one will be northeast, which is gonna be where the thingy will be. Well, hello there. We do not often receive guests. What is the purpose of your visit? Greetings and well met. We are the Sons of the Seventh Dawn, and we come seeking Charisha of the Vera. You are she, are you not? We have petitioned us for aid and succor, and we indeed to provide them. But we would first learn more of Sri Lakshmi, that we might better understand the nature of the threat she poses to you. A simple request, and one which I shall gladly oblige. In the beginning was she, Sri Lakshmi. We were created in her image, daughters blessed with her beauty. Her breath became ours, her serenity our solace. There is not she would not give. 'Twas the Kualana brood mother's desire to bring about her daughter's resurrection, which first called forth Sri Lakshmi from the ether. That being the case, I rather doubt the goddess will be spoiling for a fight. That would depend. The Primal's motives will have been colored by the summoner's state of mind, namely that of a grieving mother who had just bore witness to her daughter's murder. Though she apparently craved a miracle, she may also have harbored thoughts of vengeance. Moreover, the Kalyanya's conception of Sri Lakshmi may differ from that of the Vira. This is true. The Vira and the Kalanya do indeed regard the Lady of Bliss in different ways. To the Vira, Sri Lakshmi embodies freedom. She would not suffer her daughters to be bound to another's will. And so we stand with the resistance against the empire and give our lives for the cause. To the Kalanya, however, she embodies transcendental beauty, which they strive to create through their craft. To shape crystal is less art and more ritual, a sacred duty wherein each tribute is imbued with a fragment of the soul. The Imperials do not interfere with this holy work, and so the Kalanya were content to turn inward and ignore our plight, until reality asserted itself and they summoned a primal, fevered dream to soothe their aching hearts. But surely they can see that it won't do any good. The Imperials will still rule these lands. Nothing will change. The Anatta will, the Kualanya bade the Vera make pilgrimage to pay proper respects. Remember, those who do not wish to partake their primal's bliss will be made to do so. Not while we're around, they won't. Though our beliefs are not the same, we are still kin to the Kualanya. Will you help them to see reason? You can count on us. Now that I'll kill your god if I have to, maybe even if I don't. Do what you will, warrior. The circumlacrum is not Sri Lakshmi. If we do not act quickly, more lives will be lost, more families torn apart, more children made to suffer. Then it's settled. We're going to find the primal and put an end to this. My sister Vajra will guide you to Dijanaquat, and I shall pray for your success. I am reminded of the tragedy we bore witness to beneath Oklahoma when poor Gabu cried out in despair and rage, and Titan came forth in answer. We need to go. I won't be late again, not like in Limsa. I'm not sure why Alice is eager to face this primal all of a sudden, but you won't hear me complaining. Well met, scions. I am Vajra, she who shines bright and unbroken. I stand ready. We leave upon your command. Oh boy! Is it just me or is it getting hot in here? Are you ready? You look ready. Dejana Quat, there you will find Qualyana's crystals and Sri Lakshmi. Follow me. Okay, sweet. There we go. There's the last one. There you are. But first, we should do the side quest. Adventurer, I would ask a favor of you. In recent days, strange men have been stealing prey from our hunting grounds. They appear to be Alamegans, but they do not recognize us as allies. They refuse to listen when we explain they are trespassing. If they were to see another strider in our company, they may not be so quick to fight and flee. They were last spotted to the east of here. Please go and speak with them before anyone comes to harm. Okay, so northeast. Okay, northeast. Okay, cool. I'm guessing they're skills. Yep. Oh, they're just assholes. Oh, you asshole. Well, you're just rude. Let me just kill you faster. Okay. please wait. If you would listen just for just a moment. Keep that thing away from me. I fear they won't listen to anything I have to say. Would you go after him and explain his people are trespassing? I must tend to my wounds. Are you okay? I can heal. No, I can't heal you. I can heal you the other way, but I don't know. Time to murder more people. Woo. You were trying to help that thing, weren't you? What do you want? They only wanted us to leave their hunting grounds so they're not savage monsters looking to feast on our innards. I see. Sorry about before. It's not every day you see something like that where I come from. Me and my friends are from a small village in the peaks, you see, and with the guardians blocking all ways and out of the place, we'd never traveled far. Now that they're mostly gone, we thought we'd have a look about, maybe scavenge for a bit of food. We didn't mean no harm, honest. If it's all the same to you, we'll leave and go look for food somewhere far, far away from here. The girl was fucking talking to you, you stupid idiot. I swear I will fucking kill that bastard. Seriously. If they speak, just listen to them. Holy shit. People are so fucking stupid. Shit. I think I went the other way. Yeah, I did. Whatever. Yeah, well. Seriously, I would say it's logic. Just listen to the fucking thing. Like, if a Lamina shows up in real life and she starts talking to me, I would totally listen to her. Holy shit. If Monster Musume taught me anything, monsters are not harmful at all. They just want other things. Wait, what? You are returned. Were they willing to listen? Yes, they were. They were stupid. Men from the peaks? Interesting. We were concerned the M tribe may have coerced them into stealing from our land. My sisters will be relieved to hear this. And people are desperate enough to venture here for food. Perhaps we can help them. A deal of some kind. A share of our food stores in exchange for materials for our gems crafting? Yes, that would be a fair trade. I will need to discuss this with my sisters. The beginning of a fruitful partnership may be at hand. Yeah, right. Let's proceed, shall we? Let's see. Shite. Where the fuck am I going? Okay. East from here. Alright. Fuck you, bud. Alright, we're getting close. Okay. We should follow their lead and let them do any fighting for now. You'll need your strength when when the time comes. I expect more resistance. Let us pray our luck holds. It would be in our best interest to avoid any confrontation unless absolutely necessary. The Prima and the crystals are our primary objectives. One second. The Jana Quat, the path leads to an entrance above. Within is an aetherite. You must use it to enter. Understood with me, everyone? Alright, let's attune to the aetherite. Alright, sweet. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, that was 89 East. Okay, there it is. Alright, the last one remains is the quest one. Okay, alright, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. I don't want to battle any of these. Oh god.
Why, mistress? Why does my Anamika slumber still?
Look thee on her face, supplicant.
Thy prayer hath been answered. Flesh sundered hath been made whole. Blood spilt runneth through her veins. Breath stolen filleth her breast. But she hears not her mother's words, nor sees her mother's face. She is silent and empty. Only the vessel may be remade, not so the flame which flickered within. Her soul hath been scattered to the four winds.
Now do you see her promises for what they are?
Alize, have you gone mad?
Mayhap I have, but I refuse to stand by and watch yet another tragedy unfold.
Who intrudes upon this sacred ground? Imperials, thirsting for blood.
No! We come not to shed blood, but to save you from the false god who would lead you astray. I understand how you feel. I do. You loved her with all your heart, but when the moment came, you still couldn't save her. The anguish, the anger, I know it only too well. But I also know where this path leads. To embrace a primal is to condemn yourself to an endless cycle of despair. You will never know peace.
A worm-eaten heart may find peace and serenity in service, in beauty and grace. This hath ever been my promise. Naught else.
You tempt them with visions of things that can never be and leave them bereft and wanting. No illusion, however sweet, can change the fact that your daughter is gone. Remember her as she was. Do not suffer this piteous shade to tarnish her memory.
For every prayer that primal answers, it'll demand payment in kind. Do you have any idea how many more Ananta will die to feed its hunger for crystals?
They would have thee suffer man's spite and live in fear. Far better to dwell in my beauteous dream than endure so ugly a reality.
She's wrong! We hate the Empire as much as you, if you'd just listen!
Poor, misguided children. I would spare you the torments of this cruel and misshapen world. Come, bask in my radiance. Let it fill your hearts and free you from your burdens. Abide in misery then, fools. The Ananta are more deserving of my blessing. Leave these lands and my dreamers be. I will not warn you a second time.
I knew things were not going to end well the moment she stepped out of hiding. Ugh, is there really no way we can fight alongside you without being turned into one of her dreamers? I know. It was stupid and foolish, but I had to try, Akira. I had to try and failed, so you have to fight. There is no other way. I'll wake them from the dream. Never stop trying. It means a lot to hear you say that. It does, but it doesn't make it any easier to have to ask you to face that thing. We can do that which is within our power. Lise, Alphino, and I will go and seize their crystal stores. This will not happen again. And you, when it is finished, we will be waiting for you. Oh yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode, and see you in the next one. Fairly well. Alright. Forgot to cue. There we go.